What happens when a leader refuses to steal and serve foreign interests? In 1983, a 33-year-old soldier named Thomas Sankara took power in Upper Volta, one of the poorest nations on earth. And in 4 years, he had become a symbol of African integrity. And then guess what happened? Just take a wild guess. He was assassinated. Before Sankara, Upper Volta was textbook neo-colonialism at play. A dependent economy, foreign-controlled institutions, and corrupt elites who just wanted money for themselves, while the citizens struggled. Sankara saw a nation trapped in a colonial shadow. He believed Africa did not need sympathy, which is what these conversations are about. Africa does not need sympathy. Africa needs courage. When his friend Blaise Compaoré led a military coup that brought Sankara into power, the young captain stepped into leadership with a mission: rebuild the country from the ground up, not for the elite, but for the people. One of Sankara's first acts was symbolic. He just changed the name of the country. We are no longer going to be Upper Volta. He named the country Burkina Faso. What's Upper Volta? Burkina Faso means the land of upright people. And for a while, they were upright. Because he was in power. He cut government luxury. He made the officials drive locally made Renaults and Toyotas. He reduced his own salary. If you are going to lead, you start from the front. This wasn't politics. This was discipline. That is one of the first things he did. And it's one of the crucial things any government can have. Sankara launched one of the most ambitious social reforms in modern African history. For agriculture, he pushed food self-sufficiency. And within 4 years, Burkina Faso nearly doubled its wheat production. You keep depending on foreign productions for you to live. It will never be sustainable. For health, he vaccinated over 2 million children. For women's rights, he outlawed forced marriages and criminalized female genital mutilation. Why was that ever done in the first place? He promoted women to leadership positions and encouraged them to join the army. For just the environment, he launched a national tree planting campaign. Just normal things. Every reform sent a message. Africa can build itself, Africa can feed itself, and Africa can free itself. So it was Sankara versus the world, man. Sankara's boldness made him a hero in Africa. The foreign interests did not like it. He became a threat to others. He refused to stay silent on global issues. At an OU summit, he declared, "Debt is a new form of slavery. If we pay, we will die. If we do not pay, they will not die." And this caught the attention of global governments. Regional governments started becoming uncomfortable. And inside his own government, think about it. All these things I've mentioned, yet inside his own government, enemies were forming. Worst of all, his best friend. So on October 15, 1987, Sankara walked into a meeting with top officials and he never came out. His friend and deputy, Blaise Compaoré, led a coup backed by foreign interests. Foreign interests every single time. If you remember Lumumba, the same thing happened. His close friend, his partner in government, led his assassination backed by foreign interests. And you will see a thread here. It seems Africans are prone to betrayal. All you need is to offer them something and they grab it with both hands. And of course, there's a lesson in here also. There's a saying that goes, never trust someone who brought you stolen goods. This was his friend that led a military coup that brought him into power. And now the same friend led a military coup that took him out of power. And so Sankara was killed alongside 12 of his aides. The revolution ended in gunfire. But his ideas did not die, of course not, because we're still talking about him today. Thomas Sankara ruled for just 4 years, but he left a blueprint for Africa. He believed Africa deserved dignity and that it was possible. But the leaders we have today, they are bottom barrel leaders, man. It's sad to say, but it's true. We just need people who are bold and courageous. Until next time.